on the screen.
Oh, we did get more.
Did we really?
Yep.
Oh, do it live. Do it live.
No preparations. We're just gonna do it.
That's the best way to do stuff. Are we there yet? You haven't said anything. That's why we didn't know.
Oh.
Now it says something. Hello out there in the virtual world. Well, it kind of is. Hey Shane, Chuck. See, the boys are in effect. And Jody. We're good to go.
It's all we need.
And Suzanne. Ain't no party like a TMSM party. The TMSM party don't stop. You could.
Yeah.
Hi Judy. If you haven't already, and if you would please be so kind, please share this.
No, I'm supposed to tell them to share
Well,
because they listen to me better than you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I had to get them back. Sorry.
Wow, that's kind of like a divas moment.
No, you want to fight in front of everybody?
Nah.
No. Yes. Please share our video because sharing is caring and all that happy stuff.
Sharing is caring.
Yes.
Caring is sharing.
Like
Isn't that a video from Alaska?
Selling a service and services.
Selling, that's right.
That
We gotta
horrible
do that.
video. You guys remember that? It was terrible.
We do, that's right.
It was terrible. I'm gonna get our shares going.
Let's see. We gotta share it to our own walls. So give us one momento.
Yes, please.
How good was the pizza? Which pizza? Oh, at
How good was pizza? We're gonna get to your questions, and actually,
bring it up.
we already had right before we went live. I saw that there was more questions in TMSM Fan Nation, so we're just gonna have to answer those on the fly.
We're gonna answer them blindly. We have no clue.
We're not sure the answers.
Hopefully, we don't have to research anything, because if you did.
So our answers may or may not be accurate.
Somebody said that. Stephanie says she doesn't see your candle. It's in here, isn't it?
See my candle?
It's right here, isn't it?
I have a candle in my pumpkin. I don't know if you can. You know what?
Halloween.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
hot.
there's a
It's
candle in
burning.
there. Yes, there's a candle in there.
Wow, Carlos from Mexico is watching us tonight.
Well, hello from Mexico.
Wow, I saw Michigan, thank you,
you.
Michigan, for representing. Mexico, thank you for tuning in.
Yes, and if you're wondering, well, you go ahead first, and then I'll explain.
Are we
Because
ready to
people
go?
are talking about candles, and I want to say
Are we
why.
ready to roll?
Yeah, don't forget to share. Share.
Share. She'll tell you, because if I say, like Sunny and share. Well,
What?
I don't know.
All right, just go.
I don't feel good. Hello, and welcome to TMSM Weekly Live Show number 27 for October 15th, 2017. I'm Scott Atwood.
I'm Michelle Atwood.
And we're here for another fun-filled hour to entertain you. The new shows started in fall, but we keep going 52 weeks a year.
That is right.
That's right. This is where comedy starts and stops.
We're more fun than your average TV show.
That's true,
right?
and we're not even paid to do this,
We do it for free.
which says something sad about our lives.
Yes.
You agree?
We're
And I'm going to buy more pop automation. Say yes again.
No. Okay, so
Yes
we're
is no one knows.
we're
Yes,
not.
sit down world. Stranger things.
We are not totally with it today. It's been a long day. I'm tired still.
I think we're both getting sick.
Yeah, Saturday, our older one, Andrew, wasn't feeling so good. So I don't know if there's just crud going around or what.
Crud. Is that the medical?
That's
Paula's
the
on.
medical
Paula,
term.
is that a
Paula,
is
is
that
that
a
what you
term?
call it? The crud is going around?
I hate when I get the crud.
I don't know. So I'm not going to make this a sad show. So, but to address why, people asked why if we had a candle burning. Today is Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Day. And they have it from 7 o'clock, whatever your time zone is. You burn a candle for an hour to remember and to raise awareness for babies that left too soon. And we are doing this because we have 2 babies that left us too soon. And I have a lot of friends who this actually has affected their families. And we were at the Magic Kingdom on Saturday to help the Tears Foundation. And what they do is they help families like ours and families that go through this type of a loss and have no resources. Help as far as, counseling, funeral homes, expenses, all these things. So if you have a friend or a family member who has dealt with something like this and they do need help, please look up the Tears Foundation because they're nonprofit. They're wonderful people. They bring a lot of good, and that's why we were there Saturday to try to help raise awareness for a subject that is near and dear. And I think that's all I'm going to say about that, or I'm going to cry. But thank you for your support. Thank you for burning your candles for our babies tonight. And if you need help, please reach out. It's nothing to be ashamed of. And we love you, and there's many people that love you and feel for you for your losses, and we're with you. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun.
We don't really have anything to go with. That was a good segue there to go with that one. This is bugging me today because it doesn't look right.
Why?
So I'm going to turn this in just a little bit and see if it fixes it. Because it shows like it's, I don't know, it's not centered.
It's not centered. They don't care. You guys don't care. Do you care?
Yes. My OCD is watching the screen. No, don't touch the camera.
Don't touch it, Andrew.
No,
don't touch it.
No.
Don't touch it.
That's better. No, that's better. I fixed it. Okay, I'm good.
So anyway, we got stuff to talk about.
Some things there really wasn't a lot of big news this week, but there's a lot of little things here and there we're going to talk about. Give our opinion. Something might get us a little bit of ruffled feathers out there if we bring it up.
It's one of the questions.
Yeah,
the question.
that
We have a
one.
couple of things.
One thing I did want to address really quick,
Okay, go.
if you don't mind.
Go.
There was a rumor floating around this past week that was dropped by one of the other sites, and every site jumped on it and shared the rumor about Spaceship Earth closing for 2.5 years.
Well, you're going to open with the
I'm
big
opening.
one?
I'm bringing that one out here
Say,
because we're not going to talk about much because it's rumor. It's not true. Disney has not said it's true. Disney has not said it's not true, but they have not said it is true. And we did reach out to our Disney reps once the rumors were floating to find out what they said, and their exact line was,
"We have nothing to say about that right now, or nothing to share with you right now."
Right now. So that, you take that for what you want. If you want to read into that and say maybe there's something they're not saying, or maybe the rumor kind of hit them and they're not sure what's going on either, or maybe they're still in talks. Maybe there is something going on. Who knows? Spaceship Earth being an icon of Epcot, I don't know what, but there is a whole overhaul of Epcot going on. It does need to be updated. So who knows?
I mean, and the reason that this is actually on our list of viewer questions for later. So he's just kind of getting it out of the way now. That's a big one. I mean, to say that Spaceship Earth is going to close for 2 years.
And not till 2020 is what they're saying. We don't, like I said,
Allegedly.
we don't know. It's supposedly going to happen after the Guardians and Ratatouille rides have opened. Getting ready, I'm guessing probably for the 40th anniversary of Epcot is what they would be starting to line up for. So if it's true, that's what I think they're doing. Like I said, we don't know if it's true. Personally, I think the ride needs an update. So
Yeah.
I don't think I would frown upon it being done. I think they could really make a lot of those areas nicer. It seems like lately a lot of times you go through the TV screen's not on, but the family's still watching it. In the one scene where they're watching the man land on the moon.
I know what you're talking about.
The Steve Jobs scene needs to be updated a little. I mean, there's just a few scenes that I think need to be updated a little bit, and I think they could do it and lighten it up. But I guess we'll see. There's so many possibilities they could do with that ride.
But the thing is that's a big one, and anytime we hear something that's a big deal like that, we really try to reach out to Disney to find out the story, because we don't want to put out hype if that's not true.
No, and we could be like other people who just put it out there to get the hits to our site and get traffic, but then we lose our integrity. And you guys know we don't report it if it's not true. So
they're saying right now there's nothing to share.
Yes, so
we're
Disney's
gonna
not saying
take
that
it
it's
at
true. We don't get extra clicks for you watching this video, so that's why we thought we'd address it in this forum. But we just want to let you guys know that we have heard about it. We're talking to Disney, we're watching, but as of right now, there is no confirmation for or against it happening. So when and if something does happen, we will be sure to pass it along to you guys as soon as we know. I would guess if any news is going to come out about that, we won't hear about it till D23.
I would say, well, yeah, because D23 is when they try to put out the big show-stopping announcements, because they want you to pay attention at D23. And I mean, of course, we already made plans to be there next summer for
Yes.
D23, so we'll be there. And of course, there's always big announcements. There's always speculation.
That's when they announce all the fun stuff that they're working on right now. Is when they announced that when we were there a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
All right, just over a year ago, they announced that all what's being built now, like the Tron ride and Guardians ride and all that stuff coming. So if something is going to be updated Spaceship Earth, I would guess that's where they'll make the announcement about it.
But 2 years, don't you guys think 2 years is a long time to close it?
I think they built the ride. I think they built Spaceship Earth in less time.
Yeah, honestly, let's chat for a minute, shall we? I would love to. I'm trying to read your comments too. I think 2 years is a really long time to close especially the icon of the park.
And the first thing you see when you walk in, the first attraction you walk to.
Yeah, what do you guys think? I think 2 years is a long time.
I think walking up and seeing all walls around that's going to look horrible.
I didn't even think about that. The walls. And not like the walls that you take selfies by. Construction walls.
And they won't do like the Magic Kingdom where they put like the banner, like on the stores when they redo Main Street USA and they're fixing a store and they put the banner in front of it that looks like the store. I don't think they could do that around Spaceship Earth. I don't think it would work.
No.
But I would like to see them do something with like on the bottom of it when you're coming out into Project Tomorrow. It'd be kind of cool if they did something like futuristic with Marvel there, being that Guardians is going in there. So who knows?
Or maybe.
Tony Stark.
Maybe they think they can close it for 2 years once the other new stuff is open, so you won't care. But you got diehard Disney people that don't like change so much. Right. Not judging, because I don't like change all that much either. However, there's you're gonna close the iconic ride of the park to get people to go over on new things. I really think that the new stuff is gonna be great. However, it's going to be awful to try to get fast passes, and you're going to be standing in line forever. We still can't get Frozen Ever After.
It makes you wonder, once Guardians Ratatouille open, what's going to be the Tier 1 and Tier 2s?
Yeah.
Will Test Track and Soarin' both become a Tier 2? Because you'll have Frozen Ever After, Guardians, and Ratatouille.
I forgot about tiers.
Yeah, they still have the tiers at that park. So
everybody else agrees with me that I think it's too long.
and then, of course, I've heard the rumors that they're going to turn it into the Death Star.
That is not going to happen.
A giant Luxo ball.
Okay, no, he read something about the Death Star.
Laughed.
Can you imagine if they turned Spaceship Earth into the Death Star? I would be so mad because I am not a huge Star Wars person.
But remember, they did that for the Rogue One announcement.
But it was for an announcement.
Oh, I know. But I'm just saying. They also put Mike and Sully on it at one time too. So
that was kind of cool.
It was cool.
But I can see putting different projections on Spaceship Earth, but to permanently change it.
Yeah, remember I put our Jar Dirt Jack on it.
You did. Remember? Okay, you OG Main Streeters. Remember Jar Dirt Friday? We had the Jar Dirt Captain Jack on Spaceship Earth at one time. But yeah.
How many want to bring Jar Dirt back on Fridays?
Does anybody care about Jar Dirt Friday?
We were talking about it with Corey this weekend.
Yeah, Corey and his family were in our home this weekend.
They came to check out the crib.
Okay, check out our new house. And we were talking about the meetup, and they were talking about the scavenger hunt for this year's meetup that they're trying to put together. And
we're gonna make it hard.
I don't know if it should be hard.
We're gonna make it hard.
I asked him, so what are you gonna do about this meetup? He's like, I got all kinds of ideas. I said that in Corey's head.
Corey's trying to get in contact with Disney because the Figment costume is somewhere in storage, so we're trying to get that out so he can walk around with Michelle's Figment all day.
No, I'm thinking no. Chuck says, yeah, bring it back, Jar Dirt Friday.
Nicole says it also. Jar Dirt Fridays were the best.
Jar Dirt Fridays were fun.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should have them record themselves singing Jar Dirt. I got a Jar Dirt and send it in the video.
You guys, yeah, Jar Dirt Friday. No, for
and the best one will win a prize. I just came up with this off the top of my head.
Breaking news, right? We should totally do that. But see, the only bad thing is that people who are newer to us are going to think we're insane, and they're going to be like, what is Jar Dirt Friday?
Go to YouTube and Google it.
No, what is Jar Dirt Friday?
Google on YouTube. Same thing.
Google on, but whatever. So back when we first started the site, it was all about, I wanted to keep everything light and fun, and I was trying to create just silly whatevers to go on days of the week, or different jokes and things, and somehow Jar Dirt Fridays were born. I don't know. And we would play, what it is that we play this. If you go on our YouTube channel, we have a couple of old videos, but it was a little video of Jack saying, I got a jar of dirt, and he made
and that's from At World's End, isn't it?
No, the second one. Wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't from World's End. It was when He was taunting Davy Jones on the boat.
Oh, that's right.
Because
So
they had
in
the heart
Pirates,
in the jar. That was
Yes.
2. It was Pirates 2.
which it was.
Crap, don't put me on the spot. I'm tired.
I can't remember it either right now.
Okay,
Somebody
it was
say
Black
what it
Pearl,
was.
Dead Man's Chest.
Dead Man's Chest.
Was that it?
Yes, Dead Man's Chest.
Oh.
A voice just told me from beyond. It was
Pi-
Andrew in the other room.
Pirate fail. I mean, we should know. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew.
He googled it.
He googled
Okay. But so there's the part where Jack, I've got a job today.
Yeah,
I've got a
and
job
guess
today.
what's inside
And guess
it.
what's inside of it? So some person on Facebook or Google or YouTube, whatever, took that little thing and they like looped it and created
I made a silly little video.
a video. So we started making silly videos and playing it every Friday.
That's an idea though. Maybe we could do that as a contest down the road. If people actually didn't think we were crazy and knew what we were
You
talking
get
about.
a jar of dirt and you dance with it and you sing, I've got a jar of dirt.
Maybe. Okay. Anyway, see, you know what? We've only been doing this for 15 minutes and we've already taken a detour on topics. How does this
I
happen?
know, we're not even.
How does this happen?
Really, we have not hit one thing on our
We
list
have
yet.
not even. All right. Okay.
And you were worried we weren't going to make it an hour.
No, I was kind of like, are we gonna have enough to talk about today? I guess we do.
Well, let me pull us back on topic. So last week it was announced that Disney was opening 3 new stores in Disney Springs.
Yep.
You have Disney Tales, which is the store for pet lovers.
Yeah, they already have Disney Tales stuff in the stores, like the leashes and the little vests and
The toys.
all that kind of stuff. And then dog bowls and stuff like that. But they came out with 2 new additions to their clothing line.
Like Kershaw said, squirrel!
Squirrel, exactly. There is a Star Wars line for your furry friends and a Haunted Mansion line, which I really want to go check out.
We need a pirate one too for Jack.
Pirate.
Because he's
Yes.
named after Jack Sparrows. Just saying.
Yeah, so there's going to be actually the store for the animal the pets is in the co-op. So I don't know where.
That's what I was wondering. Where in the?
Where?
We haven't been down there. We haven't had time to go down there.
We
yet.
were down there
Oh.
like a week and a half ago though. We were at
Yeah,
the
I'm not
co-op.
sure where they would be, unless they're taking out the luggage store maybe, or maybe cutting down the luggage.
I don't know. We're gonna have to go research that because I want to get Jack a Haunted Mansion something or
We have to
other.
go for a ride tomorrow. and check
Maybe
it
we'll
out.
go for a ride.
No school for the kids, so we can drag them out.
But yeah, Disney Tales is always really cute, and
Mhm.
of course Jack needs some new attire or a new squeaky toy that he can squeak during the shows.
Right.
Andrew's actually sitting over there with him right now on Jack duty, so he doesn't make noises. And UPS was already here, so you might not hear him tonight.
Oh, there he goes. He's tapping. He heard us
okay.
talk about him. And then the other store, which is also in the co-op, if I'm not mistaken, is Love Pop. Is that
What?
it? Love Pop. It's the greeting cards.
I guess it is. Oh hi, Jack.
And it's going to be a new type of pop-up greeting cards.
Yeah, it's a like 3D greeting cards,
Right.
and they said that you can get them for almost like every occasion you could think of. But they're also cards that you can keep as like a souvenir,
Right.
from what I understand.
Which is kind of cool.
Yes. And then the Art of Greg McCullough, which isn't opening until November, I want to say. You know what?
Yes.
You know where the
Little
store
Mismatched.
was, Little Mismatched,
Yeah.
with the mismatched socks and stuff. Like that's been closed for a while, and then the new art store is going to go in there. And then starting January, Greg McCullough is going to actually be there every day in the afternoon, but Mondays, so that he can actually personalize your art for you.
And Greg's a great artist. If you haven't seen his art, he's down at he's been down at the Art of Disney store in Disney Springs quite often.
Yes.
And actually, I saw, because I'm on, me and him are Facebook friends, he had put out there.
Of course they are.
Of course they are. He put out, probably a month and a half ago, that he was just like, guess what? I'm getting my own store at Disney Springs. So I was very happy to hear that for him. That's just an awesome accomplishment to have your art be honored in such a way that Disney's going to actually let you have your own store. Even though they have the Art of Disney right across the way, they're going to let him have a
They
store of all
do.
this stuff. So it makes me wonder if they'll do that with other Disney artists, though. Like, maybe put Greg in there for a term, and then maybe
Maybe.
bring somebody else, Larry Dotson or somebody, and just bring different artists in there and let them display their art.
Could
And
be.
It'd be kind of cool, though, because then you can always get that piece signed by that artist. We actually had 2 pieces upstairs signed by Larry Dotson. We got at Epcot for Haunted Mansion.
We did.
Yeah, and he personalized them, which was really cool. And we talked to him for about 10 minutes. Just a really nice guy. And Greg, the times I've talked to him, is just a really nice guy. So if you're in Disney Springs while he's there, stop by, say hi, look at
He's
his art.
very nice.
Very nice guy.
Very nice. And plus, that art is really cool. And you don't have to buy like the art that we buy. We buy the what do you call that? The
Postcards? We do. We buy a lot of the postcards.
Postcards.
Because they're small.
Yes, we do buy the postcards for $4.95. Plus, we get 20% off with our annual pass holder discount.
Because we have so many big photos at Disney stuff hanging around the house, we just need the little ones. So we buy the little ones, put them in a collage frame.
But no, that's not what I was gonna say.
I didn't know what you were gonna say.
I don't remember. I don't know what they're called.
What?
You remember? I got one of that new Tangled print. It's like help me out here. It's got the frame matting around it.
Oh, matted, yeah.
And then it's got like it's a copy of the
right.
art.
It's a reprint of the original print.
Yeah, something like that. So, but you can get that for $39.99, and instead of spending hundreds of dollars on the art, and then have them sign it, and then you can go to like Walmart or
IKEA.
Or what's it? Lucretia said Hobby Lobby. You can go and get a cheap frame made. So you get a big old piece of art for like $50, and it looks just as good as the stuff on the canvas.
Sometimes better.
In my opinion. But I'm all about saving money and bargain shopping. So I think that if you can do it cheaper.
Lithographs.
Lithographs, is that what they are?
That's
okay.
what Deb just said.
I have one.
You have a couple.
No, but I have one that I got, a new Tangled print. It's on the back of our doorknob. I should have grabbed it.
Because she needed another Tangled print.
I didn't need another Tangled print. Hey, Andrew.
I actually walked away. She was in the store looking at it, and I walked out of the store.
Back of the doorknob.
I was in another store. It's all wrapped, though, and you're going to have to unwrap it and cut the tape and everything. You probably won't be able to.
If you can get that open, great. If not, that's okay.
You might have to go do it in the other room.
And the other room is going to be loud. All this stuff. Okay, anyway, but yeah, you can...
No, but what I was saying was I was wandering around the co-op, and she was still in the store, so I walked back in there. She's standing there now with the print. Like, buy me, please.
I don't have any wall space anymore for Tangled stuff. So I think my Tangled bathroom is going to trickle out to the hallway in the bedroom. I'm thinking it's going to have
And then in the bedroom, and then it's going to come out the hallway and
But I don't want a Tangled house. I just wanted, you know...
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You wouldn't want a Tangled tower?
I would love a tower. I have a tower. It's our staircase. Thank you, love. Okay, this is what I was talking about. These are the reprints of stuff that you can buy.
Yes.
And they're way less expensive.
And Heather, yes, it is Wonderground Gallery at the co-op at Disney Springs is what she's talking about, is where we got this.
And this one is from the Art of Disney, Bill Robinson, Disneyland Park. He does all kinds of stuff. But anyway, yeah, he lives in Los Angeles. But this one is called Lantern Love Song.
Can't really see it that well.
And I had to have it.
Because of the plastic it's in, you really can't see it that well. So, is that better, Andrew?
Just, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, Suzanne said I need to take over that small bathroom downstairs. Oh, do you mean the Detroit Lions bathroom, Suzanne?
Okay.
You know what?
Okay,
we beat the Patriots. We beat the Packers. My season's over. I don't care anymore.
No, I don't need a Joe. It's like, you need a new Tangled print? No, Joe, I didn't need a new Tangled print.
No, because Joe even sent you a Tangled.
Joe, I had the one that you made me, Joe, is in my Tangled bathroom. I was actually going to take video of that bathroom so you guys could see it.
What's funny is you like tell people, I got your art taken to my bathroom. Now,
No,
normally
it's a
that would
good-
be,
no.
but normally you would say, where'd you hang it? Oh, it's in my bathroom. People might take that as an insult.
It's a good thing because it's a beautiful bathroom. I love it. It's like my favorite room in the house. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, Art of Disney, and then Greg McCullough.
But back to Greg McCullough, the Art of Disney presents Greg McCullough at the Little Mismatched store. What used to be the Little Mismatched store, which is next to the candy store, is it not?
Yes.
Disney candy store?
Yeah, by Rainforest Cafe over there.
So be sure to check that out next time we wander around there. Disney Tales for your pet's clothing.
Yes.
And then Love Pop.
And then
for your
3D cards.
reading cards.
Yes.
So.
All right.
Okay, so next up.
That was painful to get out. Sorry.
That was painful. So last week, or was it this? It was last week that Disney dropped the trailer, the new live-action trailer for Aladdin.
Aladdin.
What's wrong with my computer? It keeps crashing.
I don't know.
Our Wi-Fi must be going out.
Mine's okay right now.
Well, good, because that's not working. But Disney dropped the very teaser trailer.
Yeah, okay, so
Aladdin.
when they say teaser trailer, it means you don't get to see hardly anything. It's just enough to give you a little bit of hype. Do you remember last year? What was it? Was it last year?
Mary
It was
Poppins.
either when the Beauty and the Beast teaser trailer came out. No. a couple of years ago, the Cinderella live action
Oh
trailer.
yeah, that was horrible.
People were fuming, and of course we get hate mail because it's our fault that they didn't like the trailer. But it was a shoe. Do you remember? It was you could hear music, and then you could hear see a shoe, and that was it.
That was it.
And it was like,
It was horrible.
yeah.
It was horrible. I don't know if the movie was, but I know that.
Okay, but I'm just saying. So.
But
So
they dropped this trailer. You hear a voice, which I'm assuming that's Jafar's voice. I'm not sure because I couldn't really understand what he was saying. And then you see Aladdin at the end with the lamp. But that's really all that you see. I mean,
pretty much.
I know you see Iago flying around.
Yeah, I mean it's enough to just try to get Aladdin fans
Get
really
the interest
excited.
But what do you think of the live action remakes? I mean, personally, I'm kind of over them.
Oh, they're just beginning.
I know, and that's what bothers me. I know why they're doing it. I know why they're doing it to get a whole nother generation to view the Disney films, and maybe they'll go back and watch the cartoon then eventually. But I just think it's taking away from the original by doing these remakes.
Well,
I mean, some are good. Alice in Wonderland, that was good. I enjoyed that one, the first one with Johnny Depp and the whole.
see, I didn't like the second one. I thought it was a bit boring.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
Sorry.
Wow, did
I
you
don't
say
even
that
know
out
if we.
loud?
I don't even know if we made it through the whole thing. Did we not? I don't think.
I don't think we did. It's on one of our road trips. But what would you think if they did a Tangled live action?
Unless they use Zachary Levi and Mandy Moore, I would be totally not okay with it. Now, if they if they use the real Flynn and Rapunzel, in my opinion,
He's kind of busy filming
I don't care.
Shazam. Or
You know
being
what?
Shazam.
She's on This Is Us, which, by the way, now I'm watching thanks to people who told me I had to watch it.
I still ignore it when it's on.
I know you think it's sad. He thinks it's sad.
I just
It
don't
is
like
sad.
it.
But
TV sad as I get it. There's no comedy anymore.
there is a lot of sadness on TV. We're gonna take a detour if we keep going that route. But
Okay.
anyway, I thought about that when you brought up this up. When you said we were gonna talk about this tonight. How I would feel if they did a Tangled one. And because I'm such a Tangled aficionado, so to speak, it would have to be really good for me to get on board with that. And then I would be really disappointed if it wasn't up to what I would want it to be. Let's say that.
Understandable.
Not that anybody cares what I think, because they don't, but I'm just saying.
Helen Bonham Carter could play Mother Gothel pretty good.
Oh yes, she could. Oh yes, she could. Now, if anybody is picking up an idea, you heard it here first. Just saying.
And then who's the guy who plays Sully? What's his name? John Goodman.
John Goodman.
He might play the king pretty good.
Yeah.
He kind of looks. I mean, the
Maybe.
same part. Who knows? But I guess it seems like Disney keeps re-releasing movies that they released on a cartoon years ago, and then they're just making a live action re-releasing. It's like, where's the new ideas?
Yeah, where are the new ideas? I don't know.
You know, Pixar does new stuff. Marvel, of course, is doing new. Star Wars is even doing new. But where's Disney with their new? I mean, Mulan, or not Mulan? Ugh, sorry, way off there. Moana was new.
Yeah.
But it's like, where's the rest of
But
them?
see, was it a week and a half ago? I put out an article that I got from Entertainment Weekly that they were going to be doing a Lilo and Stitch live action. That was in the works. Now, being Stitch is a monster, not a monster, but he's Experiment
He's like
626.
Quasimodo, he's a
He's
monster.
no, not that kind of monster. No, you know what I'm saying. He's not a person. It would be Lilo. They could cast a little girl to be Lilo.
Right. That's a little bit easier.
But it's harder to find a short blue person
Smurfs.
to play Stitch. He
If
would
you
have
go
to
to
be
Pandora, they're
he would have
called
to be computer generated Stitch.
And I'm not saying these movies are bad. I'm just saying, why do they keep re-releasing stuff that we've already seen? And it seems like they're re-releasing stuff that's really not super old. Like, what if they redid Snow White? I mean, I know other people have done Snow White, not Disney.
Yeah.
But, and how would that go over? Would
I don't
people
know.
Or like they did do Sleeping Beauty a little bit, but it wasn't the same story because Maleficent is completely different.
Yeah. But see, and that's the thing. I mean, I think that there's two different kinds of Disney fans. Like, you got the ones that are, die hard, buy the book, we got to keep everything the same. And then you have Jack. Sorry. Then you have the ones that are all about, change and, wanting to try new things at Disney. So, I mean...
I guess I want some new characters. I just want new stories, something that I don't know the outcome.
Okay, so
In my
Kayla
opinion.
just said she thought Pete's Dragon was a bust. She didn't like it at all.
Didn't like it either.
Okay, so that's another one we watched during our travels at one point. And when I was little, like little, I remember my mom putting on Pete's Dragon. And at the time, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Like, because the animated Elliot. I don't know. I guess it just depends on what you're looking for. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that the live actions aren't good. I'm just saying I just want something new. I just want something that I don't know the story or the basis of the story. I guess. Is what I'm saying.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I know some are like.
That's a good point, Heather.
Heather, that's a great.
Why do they call them
point.
live action with so much CGI? And that is so true. It is so much CGI. I guess because you have a live actor that's wearing the suit that the CGI is built on.
And it's actually really cool how they do that. Do you remember when? Let's go back to Backlot Tour at the studios. Do you remember when they had the Pirates of the Caribbean movie props in
Yes.
the line? Do you remember? And then at the end of the ride, they had pirate stuff in the where they had where you walked.
Yeah.
And they had screens of how they made
Davy Jones.
Yeah,
it was
and how they had all these sensors and things on how to make Davy Jones look like.
And they do the eye. They do the makeup around their eyes and around their mouth.
Yeah.
But then the rest is all CGI to do it. And I mean, they do that with so much though. They do it with Star Wars has done it with characters. Marvel
Yeah.
does it with characters, of course.
Well, Marvel is like all CGI.
Well,
Like,
yeah, it has to be
like all.
because it's
Just saying.
well, it's still good. I don't care what you say, it's still
I know. No, the thing is that kids see.
good. The greatest movie franchise ever.
Okay, I like Marvel too. The only thing here is somebody's got to back me on this, and then I'll stop talking about it. But the only thing is with Marvel, even the people in the movie that are not superheroes per se, they can jump off buildings and land on planes and spin in the air and shoot an arrow and all this crazy stuff, and they don't get hurt at all.
Who's that?
Hawkeye, he's not a superhero.
He is.
He jumps off stuff.
He's a well-trained agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Can he jump off a 100-story building and
I don't
land on
think
his
so.
feet? Well, he does in the movie.
He gets caught. Somebody catches him.
I'm just saying. It's a little
Where is he in
far-fetched.
Infinity War? Nowhere to be found.
Okay, but even what's her toes? Black Widow. She
She's
jumps
a
off
trained
stuff
assassin
too.
by the
but
Russian government.
She jumps off stuff too. I'm just saying. If it were a real person, that would never happen. You'd break every bone in your body.
Okay, but look at
I'm
all the
just
people
saying.
who were falling for their lives in New York when Loki, your boy, came and attacked New York.
What about what?
All the people, the lives gone, crushed.
What's that got to do with anything?
I
I'm
don't know, I'm just
talking
saying,
about
all those people didn't
You're
jump off
trying
buildings
to
and
trying to trash my Loki, and that's not gonna work. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it's a little unreal. That's all I'm
For
saying.
those that haven't seen, Loki's no longer with us.
Oh yeah, yes, he'll always.
Let's
be
have a
with us.
moment.
Mm-mm.
Actually, I think he's in part 4.
Okay, enough Marvel because it's been going on forever, and we just don't want to do that. So. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Which is something me and Corey are working on. Just as a side note.
Okay, next.
Okay, so we talked about that. The Keep Collective. You want to talk about that?
Is that what's next?
Yeah, that's what I had next, and then you had this next, and then this stuff.
Oh, I'm going to do that later. No, I guess we could.
Okay.
All right, we can
Really
throw
meant
that
you
in really quick. So we have our clothing shopping group, Lost Princess Apparel, we decided to offer Keep Collective the jewelry with like the sliders and stuff. And I wanted to show you really quick some of the stuff that they have. If you like rose gold, like I do, you can put, they have like these rose gold, like they're bracelets, but then you can get like a watch to slide on it. And they have different Disney, I don't have it with me, but they have different Disney sliders you can put on there.
Which you can see on the website.
Which you can see on the website. And then I know some of you like essential oils. I personally, they don't work for me, but that's not the point. That you can get like these necklaces that, sorry you guys, I don't know what happened.
We lost it. Is this the new one?
I got this
is
one.
It. Yep, we're back.
So yeah, if you wanna reshare this one because we lost like over half our viewers.
We lost half our show, which means I'm
We
not
lost
gonna be able
half
to
our
put it.
show.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to put that
Darn
on,
it.
onto. I'm not gonna be able to put that on the YouTube
Okay,
channel.
so yeah, so this week.
Okay, we're gonna start over. So welcome.
No. So this week's show will not be on YouTube. It's for the replay. Sorry.
Now, can you post, or is that video still gonna be on our Facebook page?
Yeah, but it's gonna be 2 different videos.
That's okay. I can grab them both and edit it together when we're all done.
All right.
Yep, I will get it up on YouTube.
Sorry.
No, as long as that one is posted on our page, though, right? The earlier one.
Yeah, there are gonna be 2 videos now.
No, that's fine. I can edit it, but as long as there's 2 of them, I can do it.
Okay, well let's start squabbling about it now, since there's people
I just want to make
watching.
sure it's saved. That's all.
Okay.
So, all right. So we were talking about the Keep Collective. You were talking about, and I did notice somebody asked a question if the sliders they have would fit on a Magic Band. I don't believe they will.
No, they're too small. I don't know if I grabbed a slider or not. Hold on.
They're in that little baggie.
Oh. I may not have, or maybe I did. I don't know. No, I didn't. They're small. They're only about this wide.
Yeah, they're not wide at
So-
all. They're it's a very thin.
And then you know how you layer your Alex and Ani bracelets? Like this is kind of like the same thing. Like they have like the, you can like layer it, for lack of a better word. You layer
You
them.
can
They're
layer
really
it.
cute. So, and then I was talking about the aromatherapy ones, the necklaces that I guess you can sniff.
And then that's what crashed it.
I know, because I said something about essential oils because they don't work for me. But yeah, you can actually put your oils in there, I guess. Okay, sorry. I'm going to grab this too. Okay.
You don't have to reshare it. Most people are back on already.
All right. All right. Anyway, sorry that we totally crashed and lost you guys.
That's okay. It happens. They
It
understand.
happens. I'm sorry.
They understand.
Sorry. Okay, anyway. So as I was saying, lostprincessapparel.com. And I don't know if you guys had heard that the castle necklaces that we were selling, we had the rose gold, silver, gold. Those are sold out, you
Yeah,
guys.
well, I think we have a couple gold ones left.
Might have a
That's
couple
it.
gold ones, but
Just
that's
regular
it.
gold. But everything else is out right now, so I am ordering more. So hopefully we will have those for you guys and can put them back up. It just takes a while to get to us, but we will get them in.
We'll get them, but thank you.
I'm gonna order more actually this time. I thought I ordered too many and didn't order enough, I guess.
I know, we ordered like one batch of it to see if people would actually like them, and they actually did. So that's a good thing.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
it's
they were
so
really
crazy.
cute too, so anyway. So
Goodness.
sorry.
Okay, so where are we here? So we did the Keep Collective. So like Michelle said, if you go to Lost Princess Apparel, you'll see where it just says Keep in the
Yes.
menu bar. Just click on that, it'll take you right to the Keep page. That'll automatically have you shopping with our link on there.
Yep.
And then just remember that anything you purchase there, a percentage of it does come back to TMSM to help us with all of our expenses and costs and such.
It does. And then somebody asked something about my dress, I think. This is on this Jack dress is Lost Princess Apparel. It is not a shirt, it is a dress, and it has pockets, and we have that too.
What's kind of crazy, we have more people on now than we had when
I know, I think they got like bored with us for the other one. I don't know.
Or they saw it and they're like, oh, they're going back live again for something else. That's you.
They're like, let's try it again. Maybe they'll talk about something more interesting this time.
We're sneaky like that.
Maybe that's what we need to do every time is like,
Wait, are we froze again?
did we freeze?
I don't know, mine's not live.
I can still see us. I can still see us.
Mine's not moving though. Is yours still moving?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Maybe
refresh
it's
mine
you.
and see maybe
Can you
it is.
see us?
Is it still moving, Andrew? Yeah, it's still working.
Okay.
I refreshed and it came back. It just wasn't for a moment there. That's really weird. Our Wi-Fi might need reboot.
Suzanne said you good.
Suzanne said we're good? Well, if Suzanne says
Oh,
we're good,
then I guess we're good to go.
then I guess we're good.
So the next thing Michelle wanted to talk about was the Dream Princess campaign.
Dream Big Princess.
Dream Big Princess. Sorry, I forgot the big.
So as Disney kicked off their Dream Big Princess campaign last week, and it's basically about empowering little girls to achieve their dreams and all
I think
that
you should
happy
empower all
stuff.
women though.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is all. I'm
I
just
know.
saying that. Okay, go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
I was just saying because you said little girls, but it's like I push you up to be what you do each week, so it's like it should be for everybody.
It is for
Across the
everybody.
board.
It is for everybody.
No
So-
discrimination.
No, I guess it because you can be a princess at any age. I say, right? Because I am. I'm kidding.
And you would have never guessed that, would you?
No. Anyway, so but yeah, so basically what they're doing is if you post on social media with the hashtag Dream Big Princess, like I guess they donate $1 to different charities. which is a good thing. And just a fun little bit of information is I posted last week for us. They wanted you to post like what I can't even talk now. Like what inspires you?
Yep.
Like if there's a Disney princess that inspires you, and of course I posted about Rapunzel and my Rapunzel Disney bound outfit from last year, and Walt Disney World's Instagram asked if they could use that picture, and of course I said yes, and I was really excited.
You should have said no.
No, you can't have it. No, they can have
$1,000 if one use that photo.
I was like, you can have whatever you want off the Main Street Mouse's Instagram. Because they asked me for another one today. I'm like, take it. Because they can have whatever they want. But yeah, so anyway, so I think that it's a good campaign only because for myself, you know, when people tell you can't do something because of A, B, and C or whatever, and I don't think it's just for women. I think it's for men too. That anything that seems...
I can't do anything.
Oh, shut up. Anything that seems unattainable or hard or challenging, or whether it be, okay, like even if somebody's going back to school to change careers, even if somebody wants to be something that's not conventional, it's harder to do. I mean, I think that it could go for anybody, but I get why they use princesses as a figure because, you know, Disney is all about fantasy and princesses and happily ever afters and all of that happy stuff, so I get it.
Captain Jack's really the only male that have that. Be a pirate.
Be a pirate. No.
It's illegal everywhere, but hey, why not? Be one.
Yeah. I think you missed the point there, but so be a pirate if you want to.
I had to make a joke.
Dream big, pirate. That's the next campaign.
Making me a bigger boat.
Yeah, go.
Hire me a bigger crew and I'm gonna dig up some bigger
know,
treasure. Steve the pirate.
That's dodgeball.
I know, he was on the other day.
Oh, okay, so maybe we shouldn't have restarted. We should have just left well enough alone.
That's fine. They're good. We got more people watching now than we did when we got booted, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so is that it for
so
Dream?
what is? I think that's
The
it.
next one.
If you want more information about the Dream Big Princess campaign, you can look for it on our site because I did write about it last week.
TheMainStreetMouse.com.
TheMainStreetMouse.com.
If you haven't heard of that before.
If you haven't heard of it before, we have a website. Did you know we have a website?
We're not just a Facebook page?
No, we're not. So
Do you have Instagram?
I do have Instagram. I'm sorry.
Do you have a Tumblr?
I don't.
No, we don't.
I don't even know what that is.
So, since March of last year, as many of you know, Michelle wrote a book.
I did. Oh, wait.
And then she has a copy of this
Shameless
said
plug.
book.
Shameless plug. Here's my book.
Which you can get on lostprincessapparel.com.
Yes, you can.
You
And
can
on
order it.
TheMainStreetMouse.com.
And TheMainStreetMouse.com. And you can order it and it'll be autographed by Michelle and shipped to you right away. But, so since she wrote the book and people read it and the reviews were amazing, honestly.
Thank God, yes.
Yeah, we could not have asked for better reviews, and the feedback and the people giving it to other people and just sharing it's been incredible. Michelle has been bugged. When are you going to write part 2? When are you going to write the next chapter? Because this book ends actually right before we kind of got put on the Disney media list, and so we've had so much happen since then. So everybody kept saying, when are you going to write next book? When are you going to write next book? Not yet.
See, this is a very misleading intro.
All that feed up just to let you know that Michelle is actually working on another book.
I am.
Which I'm actually helping her with.
Yes.
And we're hoping to have this book out for the holiday season. We're doing it ourselves this time. We've decided to self-publish. So we're working on putting the final details on the book now. Do you want to elaborate more on? I don't know what you want to say.
I'm not gonna tell you what it's called, because for some reason people have a habit of taking my ideas and running with them. So I'm not gonna.
When does that almost always happen?
Always. So I'm not gonna tell you what it's called, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. And for those of you, just hold on 1 minute. Let's bookmark that for a second. For those of you who said that you liked my book and that you want a part 2, I love you for that. I have so much more of this story to tell you. I have enough for probably 3 more books, but I had to put my heart and soul and everything into this book to get it out, and it took a little bit of time.
Right.
So but we're gonna do more of this, I promise. But
then we're gonna work on the movie. We're working on getting Mandy Moore to play her. And so It's so much work to get all these people in contracts and all this. It's unbelievable. But we're working on it all. So.
Okay, so part 2 of this is coming, just not yet. Okay, so we're gonna do something a little different.
And just so you know, it's not in the works yet. It's in her brain, but she hasn't started actually putting it paper yet. So
yes. Okay, so for the holiday season, the idea of where can you find the first book? It's on Amazon and it is on our website. If you go to themainstreetmouse.com or lostprincessapparel.com, it is there.
And if you order from us, you can actually get it autographed by Michelle. We'll autograph it before we send it out.
Yeah, if you order it through us, then I can sign it for you before we send it out.
If you would like.
If you want that.
Right. We had a couple people last holidays. It was really cool. We had some people actually bought. One lady I know for sure, she bought it for her entire staff. Michelle had signed a ton of books because she read it and she said everybody on my staff needs to read this book, and she bought it for everybody.
She bought it for everybody in her office
for the holidays.
So that was really cool.
Yeah, so Michelle had to sign every one of the books for each member of the ladies' staff.
To the ladies' staff, we sent a whole box of books.
She even had you sign a couple extra ones in case she forgot somebody. Just as just sign your name, literally.
And I'll tell you what, that's really exciting because something that I wrote, people actually enjoy. So hey,
Corey's got the next book title, TMSM, The Gangsta
Years,
Volume 1.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. No. So anyway, this season for the holiday season and after, but the idea is I'm going to be writing a children's book. And the children's book is going to be something that parents can give to their kids. When we lived up north, we would try to surprise the kids with a big old way, or to get them excited about going to Disney. Whether, it doesn't have to be Disney World, it can be Disneyland, whatever. But it's going to be a book that you can actually give your kids, that are getting ready to go to Disney.
Or read to them.
Yes. When they're getting ready to go to Disney. And it's a book that your kids can take with you when you're traveling to Disney.
Right.
So
we don't want to give too many details because we got a lot of ideas that we're putting into the book. But we kind of wanted to just tease it out there a little bit because we're hoping to have it go to print here within the next few weeks.
And we're doing everything ourselves. When I was approached to write this one, I kind of gave my life away on this to a publishing company.
Because we didn't know how it worked.
Because we didn't know. And even though this book did very well, it does not. How do you say it diplomatically? Diplomatically, give me something.
The publisher made a lot of money off of that book. We made very little.
More than we did. So I don't want to sell my soul this time, and we want to do everything ourselves. In all fairness, I can't say anything bad about that because they're in the business to make money, and they bought my story, so it's on me.
And we didn't know how it worked. I mean, it's not like you see on TV where they sent us a huge check and said we want you to write the story.
It's not how it works, you guys. That's not how it works.
We want the story. This is how many words we want. Send it to them, and then we didn't start making money until it started selling, and then we still didn't really make much. So it's surprising how much an author really doesn't make off their word.
You really don't. And for the second book, it's not really about making the money. It's about the whole message behind it. And for us, it's a personal thing for us. So we're working on it together. We're doing the illustrations together. I wrote the story already, and we're just trying to do storyboards and put it all together.
I'm the one that comes up with how to do the storyboard ideas for her to make it work, because we were going to draw it, but then we decided it'd be a lot of work to draw it, and we kind of wanted to keep it just between the two of us making it, just put that little spin on it that's ours. From beginning to end. So we actually came up with a really cool concept of how we're going to make the art for it. So we hope you guys like it once it's done. Maybe we could even share some art once we get rolling.
Would you guys like to see some art?
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
We don't have it ready.
Because we're building it. We're literally building pages.
The story's written though. The first draft has been written.
Yes.
So we're building the storyboards to go with her draft, and then once we get it all together, then we're going to go back and she's going to decide if she needs to edit it or if we need to edit hopefully we don't have to edit the photos, we just have to edit the writing because it could be a lot of extra work there.
So anyway, we have, and then being that this is Awareness Day for Pregnancy and Infant Loss, I will tell you that the little girl in the story's name is Gracie, and that is the name of the baby we lost last November. So it's a very personal thing for us, and it's a way to keep Gracie's memory alive. So it's super important to us, and it's not about money. It's about
it's sharing the magic. Basically.
Sharing
really
the magic.
It is.
And that's why we're doing it ourselves. We're not selling we're not selling out to any company. We're doing it ourselves.
Because a publisher, if this idea really does take off, it could do really well for somebody that has the money to put behind putting it in the bookstores and putting it all over Amazon and doing all this stuff. And we really don't want it to be exploited like that.
No, this is for us and for you, and for the people that follow us.
And don't get me wrong, we would love it if it blew up like that.
Sure, like
we're not saying no, we don't want to make a dime off it. No, it's not that at all. It's just we didn't want.
That's not where it comes from.
We didn't want some publisher to have control of it in any possible way.
Yeah.
We wanted to keep the control with us, and we decide where it goes. And we also, I guess I can say this, that if it works, we're hoping we can keep this character of Gracie going, and maybe do other stories with her as our featured character. So it really just depends what is going to happen here moving forward.
But we don't want to sell that character. We want to keep her ourselves, and for obvious reasons. So that's why we're doing it ourselves.
Right.
And we really hope that you guys get behind it and get excited about it as we get more of it out.
Yeah, we've been sitting there. We've talked about because you see the little kids who they can't actually physically read the book, but they've been read the book so many times that they know what the words are to go with the art, and that's why we want to make the art so important, because for the younger kid who can't read yet, it's very important that they love the pictures and the art, and then as they get older, they can read it and they can carry it with them, and then it becomes we would love for it to become their favorite book that they take everywhere with them. They go spend the night at grandma's house, the book goes with them. They go to Disney, it goes with them, stuff like that. So we really want it to be something like that. So we're really putting a lot of our heart and soul into making it the way we think will be the best.
We do,
right?
And it's almost therapeutic for us as well, because this keeps her memory going. And if we keep everything under ourselves, and if this book does well, then we'll do another series. But we want to keep it Disney oriented, because everything we do is Disney oriented, obviously.
And we just had to watch like copyright things and things like that. We didn't want to get in trouble with Disney for any kind of issues that could come up with that. So we're trying to do everything very politically correct, I guess, with Disney correct.
Yeah.
So we don't get pulled in Disney going, okay, we're suing you guys, picking everything up.
But I just thought today would be a great day to share this with you guys. And I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks we'll have some like concept art to show you.
That would be great. Yeah, I think we could probably come up with concept art within the next 2 weeks. I think we'll have something, because I would hope in the next 2 weeks we're almost ready to go to print. Personally,
but we're gonna print one first to make sure it isn't horrible.
Yes, we'll have the first one printed and sent to us. Actually, we'll probably get about 5 of them printed, I'm guessing, and then we'll share them with people we want to proofread it and double check things, just because we want to make sure that it's perfect, that there is no typos, that there is no issues.
Do you know, I will tell you, this was the embarrassing part, because like this book, I did, and it went to an editor, and I still found typos in it. And it went through an editing process. So I mean, not me, but we want to. So if we're gonna do something on our own, my mother, as I've said a million times, is beyond smart, and she's a retired school teacher, and
an English major.
So I'm gonna show it to my mom first to make sure my grammar and everything is spot on, because I wish I would have let her read my first book before the editor did, because Lord, they missed a few.
What's funny is one of the only reviews that we found that it wasn't negative review, it just had anything negative, was about the editing of the book from the publisher.
Someone said the story is great, but the editing needed work, like some typos. And that's not me, because it went to print before I got to see it. I didn't see this book until it was already on Amazon.
Actually, we didn't get it for about 3 weeks after.
Everybody else had the book before I did. How crazy is that? So, you know what? You learn from these experiences, and we learned a whole lot from moving to Main Street USA. But I will tell you, in hindsight, I'm not sorry, because it gave me the push that I needed. It put my story out there to people, and I've gotten such great feedback with people saying thank you for sharing the story. Thank you for putting it all out there, even the hardships, for telling it like it is, but still trying to put a positive spin, and that is the whole goal for this. So I'm not sorry way things happen. But for the next one, it's too important to let someone else buy our story or our ideas, so we're doing it ourselves. So I will promise that we will put out more information soon. We are busy working on it, and I think it's going to be really cute and it's going to be really great.
Because we're not already busy with a million other things, we're adding this to our plate.
Yeah, like
We don't believe in breaks.
yeah, you know what?
Sleep.
Like
Vacation.
who needs sleep? Who needs, you know?
Eating.
I talked to my dad today, by the way, and my dad had said, you know, you need to take time for yourself. You're gonna burn yourself out. You know,
He told you that last week too.
He did. He reminded me of that today. Don't burn yourself out. But I don't know what I would be doing if I wasn't working and thinking of something new every day.
Well, that's the one thing we try to do is we're always trying to think of something new and something great to give you guys. And things like this show would not exist had we not pushed ourselves to do it. The book would have never happened. Anything we do, if we were just happy with the way things were, we would have never grown. We would have just stayed stale.
And I think you have to continue to grow and keep things going. So that's the idea. But I agree with my dad a little bit that I am tired and we're going to have to take some breaks, but no time soon because we're working on a book. We have Spooky Empire coming up in less than 2 weeks. Speaking of the book, you know, I think you know, between, you know, the convention, again, if you missed it, because, you know, it's on your list, Spooky Empire is coming up in Orlando.
Yep, that's what I was going to mention. It's actually the last weekend of the month. I'm trying to find my actual notes on so I can give the exact thing. Is the 26th, 27th, and 28th at the, I have the hotel name. Caribbean Royale Orlando, which is on World Center Drive.
It's right outside Disney World.
Right outside Disney World. They're going to have some great stars. It is a horror/pop con. I know they advertise it as a horror convention con. And they do get a lot of those type of actors.
But it's other stuff too.
But it's other things too. And like this year, the big draw this year is the X-Files cast is supposed to pretty much
Gillian Anderson and David Duchovny is going to be there.
Along with some of the other supporting actors will be there as well. The big one we're excited about is Kathy Najimy. Najimy. Mary Sanderson from Hocus Pocus. She was also the evil queen in The Descendants.
Yes.
And she's done a Sister Act.
And she was in Sister Act. She was my favorite in Sister Act.
So she's done a lot. Peter Criss from Kiss, the drummer, is going to be there. Elvira is going to be there in full makeup.
And we're going to be there.
And we're going to be there.
I mean,
I know they don't have listed. They don't want to put us on there as a guest.
They don't want to like create a frenzy.
It'd be nuts. Be nuts. Tickets would be on Ticketmaster, triple the price. It'd just be insane. So
yeah, hardly.
So you heard it here, but don't tell anybody. But seriously, Gina and Petey, who own Spooky, great. We've always been nice. They've always been nice to us. They let us come every year we've been here, and we've always been happy to share their information with them. Kim, who is their PR person, I guess what Kim does. Kim is fantastic. Her and her husband Aaron become good friends of ours.
We really like Kim and Aaron. Just saying.
So if you're in the area, the last weekend of this month, please come out.
Weekend before Halloween.
The tickets are very affordable, honestly, compared to what other cons cost. This one's not nearly as expensive.
And it's a great time, and we're going to be there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And then we, of course, I'm going to keep mentioning this because you know, time is going by so fast, and I think it's so important to remind you all. What are we reminding them? What could it be?
Do
the big TMSM meetup weekend is coming.
What?
December 7th, 8th, and 9th. It's actually, oh my God, we're so tired. It's actually going to be a fantastic time as usual.
It's going to be a what kind of time? A
fantastic time.
So we're actually still squaring away Friday night. It's most likely going to be in Disney Springs.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
We're finding a venue that will allow us to come in and host everybody without wanting thousands of dollars in advance from us to hold the room for us.
Yeah, like some of them are like, so it'd be like $5,000, and here's a menu. Like we're not having a wedding reception,
and we can't afford it.
And we don't have $5,000 to throw a party. I wish we had $5,000 to throw a party.
We'd have it at like probably the Poly or something like that.
We could throw a really good party with $5,000.
Talk to the DJ, get DJ Elliot to come and help us out. Have Mark do the MCing. That'd be fun.
Someday. You have to have goals. So maybe
book release party.
Book release party, but we're having our book is just a little
book re-release party.
Re-release party.
We're having a Disney Junior.
But the 8th is Big Party Day or Big Meetup Day. And that is going to be at Epcot, which is having their holidays around the world. So, in addition to us being there having the best time, they are going to have extra food offerings, extra drink offerings. There will be merchandise, of course, for Christmas. Santa. All kinds of, oh my goodness. The Christmas tree at Epcot is beautiful. Lots of great photo opportunities. Plus, at Illumination.
If you order now.
I feel like I'm selling my pillows. No.
Speaking of which, the My Pillow people, if you want to send us a couple samples.
No. I lost my train of
Epcot
thought. No. Illuminations has the holiday ending at the end of the fireworks, which is gorgeous. And
it looks like it's snowing.
And I just thought of something. This is going to be the last year for the holiday illuminations because it's going away next summer.
Are they not going to bring that back for the holiday time?
Well, if they're getting rid of illuminations.
But I'm thinking like Hollow Wishes.
Okay, don't quote me on that.
Yeah,
maybe.
We don't know.
We're just going to speculate.
We're assuming.
We're going to assume that
we won't
it's
say
the
it's a
last
rumor
year.
because we don't know.
I'm just going to guess. But anyway, it sounds more dramatic when we say the last year of holiday illumination.
You better be there.
Yes.
Be there or be square.
So. Oh my God. They're like, anybody who wanted to go before is probably like, I don't know if I want to go now.
Yeah, everybody just canceled their reservations.
They're a little crazy.
And don't forget about our big TMSM cruise next September.
Yes.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yes.
September 16th.
Can I just say?
You can say whatever you want. We're in charge of the camera.
Before we go, before we moved here, one of the things that I had talked about was
moved here or moved to the house, the first house? Moved to Florida.
Florida.
Okay.
What did I say then? I said, I want to be able to be on location to where we can actually have meetups and meet the people who support us. That was like one of the things I was looking forward to the most. And now that this is year number 5 for our big meetups. 5.
And we're going back to Epcot where we had the first one.
And our first meetup was at Epcot, so it's kind of going full circle now.
Yeah,
and we're going back to Epcot.
We've never been to Animal Kingdom yet for a meetup.
Because
it's so hot.
It's so hot, and there's not a lot to do there. Just saying. So,
oh boy, you better not say that out too loud.
But no, because when we take kind of like a poll, like
yeah,
a lot of like Animal Kingdom is like a lot of our readers.
Magic Kingdom and Epcot are the big two that we.
Yeah, and everybody thinks that Hollywood Studios is not enough right now either.
And nobody's gonna want to go there when Star Wars Land opens.
Oh
It's
gosh.
gonna be too crowded.
But anyway, my whole point is that the fact that we're able to do these meetups, and then the fact that we have a fan cruise coming next September is beyond my wildest dreams. So this is fantastic. So I'm so appreciative that you guys support what we do and you come to our meetups and that we're actually going to be taking over a cruise ship next year. God help us all. You know.
Oh boy. Take that thing to Bermuda Triangle.
I really think that this is going to be all good and I'm so excited. The meetup weekend is going to be here before we know it. So that's December 7th. Probably Disney Springs unless they want thousands of dollars.
The 8th is Epcot. And then the 9th for anybody who wants to go is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
So you might want to get your tickets for that. Actually, we should probably buy our tickets. We're telling everybody to go to it. We're going to be sold out.
And you know what? I really think that this year's meetup, from what I can tell, I'm going to just venture to say, that it's going to be bigger and better than usual. There's a lot of people coming this year, and there's a lot of people that are like longtime followers that are making the trip to come and spend the day with us. So I am so excited.
Bob Iger might be coming.
No, not Bob Iger.
Stanley, Kathleen Kennedy. They're all coming to check it out.
So, yeah. Anyway. So, we're really excited about the meetups. And,
rest of the week. Joe, we got to rest.
What?
Joe said, what about the rest of the week?
What about the rest of the week?
What are we going to do the rest of the week?
I don't know.
Sleep?
I don't know. Or always around. We don't sleep. No. I don't sleep. But anyway, so
but that Monday show is going to be fun.
So, Corey said 250,000 people he's guessing. Yeah, it might
roughly.
It might be a little, they might have to hit capacity in Epcot.
Corey's going to keep everybody apprised of what if they're at capacity or not. So if you're not there by like 9:01, you might not get in.
Seriously, it's really a good time. And I always warn people, not warn, but, you know, like some meetups are very low key and very, you know, reserved. Not ours.
We were at the speaking engagement last week at UCF, And Michelle invited the entire group there to come.
I invited them all.
She did.
I'm like,
come on, hang out.
Come on out. I'm like, we're your people. If you're a Disney person and you like to have a good time and you want to meet people that are like-minded like you, then we are your people.
When Joe gets his calendars printed for 2019, he should put our cruise on there. Have it already printed on there.
Don't put him on the spot like that.
Joe, do it.
Joe,
he just said he's got some more calendars.
Anyway, so yes, meetup weekend. And the cruise, TMSM Fan Cruise 2019. There are event tabs on this very Facebook page that you are watching
And
right
if this cruise
now.
goes good,
maybe we'll do another.
We'll do another one.
We're
I actually also want to do a meetup in Disneyland eventually.
Eventually. We have big plans. We just ask that you be patient with us because big plans usually cost money.
Big plans, little money.
Yeah, we're trying to do big things on a small budget. But we're trying. So I guess that's it for this week.
What?
Even though this is video number 2 because video number 1 crashed. So
But
sorry.
I will connect the two of them. I'll put a little disclaimer in between them that our feed crashed. That's why there's 2 videos, and I'll edit it as one. It will become one. 2 videos will become one.
Merger.
They will be married.
All right. Anyway, so thank you. You want to do your closing?
Sure. Well, if you're watching this, chances are you already follow us on Facebook at The Main Street Mouse, but do you follow us on Instagram at The Main Street Mouse? If not, please do so. You can also follow us on Twitter at Main Street Mouse, on YouTube at The Main ST Mouse. You can follow this little lady on Instagram at Cindershella4, or myself, TMSM_Avenger on Instagram as well. Also, you can probably follow some of our staff that's out there. If they want to put their things in the thing, they can go ahead
Yeah,
and put it out there.
follow
Put it
our
out there.
people.
Lots of our staff is actually going to be at the meetup this year, actually. So if you want to meet anybody, Suzanne's going to be there. Corey's going to be there. Erica's going to be there.
Jared
is going to be there. Robert possibly. Is that everybody?
I don't know.
Mike will be there. Janelle will be there.
Yeah.
So we got lots of people coming out. So come
We got
hang out.
people.
We got people. We're going to get Entenmann's. We're going to have people. If you get the joke, I'll tell you about it later. But thank you so much for watching. The Michigan Besties also.
Oh, yes. The Michigan Besties are a party all by themselves.
They can have their own fan cruise.
They
Perna
could.
is buying.
Everything's on.
She
on
cuts hair and
Michelle.
works at a bank. She can afford it.
She can.
That's an inside joke, but she's probably cracking up about that. I just said it right now.
Yes.
I'm waiting to see what she says. But thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Thank you every week for tuning in, because I don't know why you do it. Thank you for reading our blogs, sharing it, telling your friends about us, buying the books, buying the clothing.
Oh, that good stuff.
Everything
Thank
you guys do is wonderful, and we appreciate it so much. So from both of us, have a wonderful week, and we will see you guys next Monday for show number 28.
Yes, thank you. Have a good week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.